Capoeirista versus kickboxer. And I think the kickboxer might actually be a kung fu guy because it says Long Hu Yang, as we say in Chinese. It's a Mexican kung fu school. So going back to it, he's doing a jinga, he's doing sweeps. One of the cool things you see, he does a lot of negativas. I'll show you later in slow motion the negativas. So I don't know if that was a meia lua de compasso or it was something similar. Maybe called Chepa de Costa. I don't know. These names, I'll get them eventually. But he's doing his jinga. Oh, Kung Fu guy. Oh, that was awesome. So look at that. He's not really doing the jinga anymore. He's like, okay. Oh, there we go. See, Capoeira doesn't have too many punches, right? So his striking department is very lacking. In fact, when he tried to punch with the Kung Fu guy, he ended up, oh, that was pretty cool. Queixada, I believe that's called. So, outside crescent kick, queixada. So he's kind of jingaing again, but he's not protecting his face, man. Look at that. You see that? Our capoeirista is not protecting his face with the jinga. So, oh, nice. Oh, he's trying some punches again. So back to his jinga. Some low kicks. His chin's very high, if you notice. Sorry, it froze up a little. It's not my thing. The video just says bad quality. Okay, Kung Fu guy's chin's very high. Oh! Oh! No! Oh, no! Oh! Whoa! Oh, man! Oh! Okay. Not what I was expecting. Okay, so we all watch this in slow motion, and I might stop it a little sometimes. Okay, so he does a sweep, and then he kind of does like a hole to recover, a roll. See that? He is still looking. He's looking between his legs, right? So he is giving his back, but he's actually still observing. That's a little nuance of capoeira that people who practice will see. See, he's still looking. See, he's looking between his legs. He's looking between his legs. We'll see another negativa soon, you see. So this is actually very cool. Slow motion. So very deceptive. His movements, it's hard to predict, right? And here he's going to do another what's called role, R-O-L-E. Notice he's looking between his legs, although he might more be looking this way. Yeah, so this one, yeah, a little bit. I mean, you see, notice even here, he's keeping his eyes on his opponent, right? The really cool part of capoeira that if you really break it down, they always should keep their eye on the opponent. That's one of the basics of fighting in general. Always keep your eye on your opponent. So that was pretty cool. He did a little duck. He ducked the little roundhouse crescent kick thing that the Kung Fu guy threw. So that's a standard capoeira little evasion. I forgot what it's called. So he even followed up with a leg kick, which was great. I want to get to the part later that was really funny. He tried to punch with the Kung Fu guy, immediately ate a head strike. So throwing a little bensao, a little front push kick. And then doing a jinga again. I think this is where he tries to punch with the Kung Fu. Oh no, this is where Kung Fu guy kicks him down with the side kick. Whoa, that was great. You look at that. Because, okay, that was a great part to break down. Even though he got kicked down, see, he kept his eyes on his opponent the whole time. See, even here. So even here, see, he had his eyes on his opponent. So he was able to kind of check that kick, the second kick, follow-up kick with his own kick. So he was almost in negativa position again, but kind of in the pocket here. So he had nowhere to maneuver. So he had to get up first. Now he kind of gives up on the jinga a little bit, runs around. I think this is where he kind of tries to punch. He tries to punch Kung Fu guy. Yep, there he goes. No, a little jump kick. He did it. There we go. He tries. So he actually does connect with this. He connects with kind of, I don't know what that is. He connects with that, but then he hits a strike. You see that? He eats a hook right there. Boom, to his face. So then he's like, okay, I'm going to avoid punching with the Kung Fu guy. Look at that. Look at his chin all out, right? That's people who are not used to throwing punches because they're trying to extend their reach. You see that chin all out right there? Not very good right here. That's not very good. You see that little chin all out? Props to this Kung Fu guy. He's doing very well. Again, guys, if Longhuyang is not a Kung Fu place, then let me know, my viewers in Mexico. So this is not a kickboxer. This is it's a Kung Fu kickboxer, but gotta give credit where it's due. So his Jinga starts getting really sloppy. Notice his hands are all down. This hand's supposed to protect his face, right? If this hand's down, this hand's supposed to protect his face. So I don't know what happened here. I mean, he could be dazed a little. So, and his chin's all out. So, I think Kung Fu guy's starting to realize, okay, if I disconnect, you see, Kung Fu guy has his chin down. So, look at that. That was a great little jump front kick. They have that in Kung Fu too. They have that in most martial arts that have kicks. So, that was a pretty good strike. You see that? So, he's faking a kick, and he kind of connects. Very overextended. Look at this, but he connects still. But Kung Fu guy's going to exploit these bad habits. This makes sense now. When we first watched this, we were so busy looking at his good footwork that we didn't see the Capoeira guy's very bad chin being very high. So, and I definitely have to watch. I've been training some Capoeira, and I have to watch to make sure I don't develop a chin too high type of habit that a lot of, at least not a lot, just at least this Capoeira guy saw. So he kind of jumped out of the way. Oh, okay. So it was a punch. So the Kung Fu guy realized that our Capoeirista, see, he doesn't have his hands up, you see. So the Kung Fu guy realized, oh, if I time this right, I'm going to connect to his chin. So, right there. So, unfortunately, the frame rate's really bad, but it looks like maybe a right hook brought him down. Yeah, it was a right hook. Right hook brought the Capoeirista down. So, guys, protect your face, man. Even if you do Capoeira, protect your face. I've seen Capoeira guys, when they do it, the other hand's always here. If this hand's down, so this hand's away from the face, the other hand's always here. So the hand's always protected. So just keep that in mind. It's not that Capoeira doesn't protect the face, but this guy just wasn't protecting his face enough. So when you're doing the Jinga or whatever, other things too, they're always protecting their face. They're always putting up frames. Here we have a Taekwondo guy versus a Capoeirista. Of course, whoever's doing the Jinga, usually, not always, is the Capoeirista. So his Jinga's a little modified, right? Because, whew, that was a great kick. He has to prepare for actual combat situation. Whoa, Taekwondo guy going in for a crazy kick. Okay, see, the Capoeirista is not too good at understanding how to block or put up a frame when a kick's coming. So, notice his Jinga's gone. He's back to kickboxing position. Whoa, Taekwondo guy with that scary axe kick. Woof. Oh, man. There we go. That was awesome. That was classic Capoeira. There we go. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how the expression goes, right? Yeah. So, throwing two male luas, chicompassos, is probably not the best use. Capoeirista is getting more confident, but, you know, Taekwondo guy, since from the last fights, right, we saw that if only Taekwondo guy could punch, he beat the Capoeira guy, but Taekwondo isn't really known for his punches either. So this is pretty cool. It's kind of like two kicking arts going up against each other. And both very deceptive kicking arts, right? The kicks come from all directions. So this is round 2. Little front kick, a banço being thrown. I'm going to get my names wrong, just so you know. So my Brazilian or my Capoeira audience, I will apologize. Okay, ooh, nice kick. I don't know why the ref's getting in there, but let's do a little, oh, okay, round 2. All right. No Jinga, a little bit of a attempt at Jinga. There we go, Jinga again, side kick. So let's see if their game plan changes in this round. Oh, that's what happens. Sometimes you can't get too flashy. That was good. Open guard retention by Taekwondo guys. So that was good. I mean, I can only imagine these guys are Brazilian. I mean, they probably have some jiu-jitsu in them. I mean, if you're Brazilian. Oh, that was called kicking at him and not through him. So he mistimed the distance of Taekwondo guy. This is, if they're not careful, a knockout's going to happen, man. Oh, grappling range. See, they're like, he got him kind of in half guard, so they got a little bit of jiu-jitsu. The ref's not standing them up for some reason. Come on, stand them up. Stand them up, people. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that ref was slacking there. Where's the ref? Are you okay? Are you okay? Tudo bem? Tudo bem? I don't know. I'm just saying random Portuguese. Ooh, that's another problem with the Capoeira Bansal. He's dropping both his hands when he does it, right? That's not good. So I've noticed that. See? That's a habit. He kind of moves both his hands up and down. A lot of Capoeiristas do that. So, see that? So, oh, but the meia lua is very, very, very awesome. The meia lua, like the spin kick. So, I believe Lua is like moon. Again, I don't know. I'm not good with names, as you guys know. So they were both kind of, oh, a punch. That's what I see. The Taekwondo guy connected with a punch. It looks like the lesson is if you want to beat the Capoeira guy, just throw punches. Occasional bad habits were seen with the dropping both hands by the Capoeira guy. Don't do flashy stuff like that. I mean, at the end of a combo, maybe, but don't lead with flashy stuff, right? The Taekwondo guy paid for that flashy thing. That was very bad. So that part right there, Capoeira guy could have really got caught bad, right? Look at that. He just turns his back. And yes, he followed up with a kick, but that was a little slow, man. A more skilled fighter would have totally capitalized on that little moment of hesitation where his back's turned. It's a bad habit from Capoeira, I can guarantee it. But again, in Capoeira, you're supposed to flow, right? So he's not flowing. That's the thing. Because you get into like a kickboxing match, kickboxing mode, you're not going to move like when you're in a Roda. Roda's like when they do their little dance at the end. This is a Capoeira versus Kung Fu. Capoeira guy's name is Mr. China. Like China. That's so funny. So the Capoeira guy, again, what is this? Like two hands, like one of your hands got to cover the face, man. At least that's the Capoeira I'm learning. Kung Fu guy so far is a little hesitant. He doesn't know how to deal with Capoeira guys. Deceptiveness, and I guess that's one way. Be accurate. Another thing is jam them. Oh, that was a great roll by Kung Fu guy. Ooh. So it looks like this is in striking range. They don't allow any type of grappling or clinching. Another way to beat the Capoeira guys is to pressure them and jam their kicks, man. You just get within their... Basically, we already saw that. You get within their kicking range so you can punch them. So you jam their kicks. So don't play with him in his kicking range because he's going to beat you there most likely. But follow up with punches. Don't be afraid of his... Just punch him in the face. Punch him in the face, man. Come on. Like this. He's trying to engage you. This might be Kyokushin rules. I see them only punches to the body. Look at the mat's falling apart. Oh, nice little Kung Fu trip. Good job. There's a really cool Capoeira move called Vingativa where it's like a takedown. But it looks like takedowns are allowed. You just can't maintain a grappling type of thing. So Kung Fu guy looks so Kung Fu, man. He's so funny. Dude, this Jenga, man, I get it, but you got to protect your face, man. So, guys, we got 2 examples of people Jengaing without protecting their face. I don't know why. See, his Jenga's a lot less fluid now. It's so funny. The flowiness goes away. It's the same with Kung Fu, right? All these Kung Fu forms, all these Kung Fu compliance drills. You can see it in karate too. Kaji Kembo, same thing. It looks so flowy, but once the fight happens, man, rarely does the flowiness happen because so many X factors when strikes are coming your way that are unplanned. So, oh, good side kick by Kung Fu guy. Oof. Oof. Oh. Look at the Kung Fu guy posing. Yeah. Dude, this is so cool. This is so cool. Shout out to my viewer, Sean Gilmore, who notice I always say this is so interesting, so cool. So if you haven't seen his impression, I featured him once. Yeah, it's not as fun when it's Kyokushin rules, right? They're not punching at the body. But we still see a lot of bad habits, man. A lot of bad habits. I'm focusing on the Capoeira guy, but if you guys are watching the Kung Fu guys, feel free to kind of critique them too. Look at that. Kung Fu guy's confident. He's like, I got Capoeira guy. I know how to negate his. Dude, he's so scared. Capoeira guy's so scared now. Oh, nice. Oh! Ooh, that Mea Lua caught the Kung Fu guy. Woo! Oh, that Mea Lua caught the Kung Fu guy. And the winner goes to Kung Fu guy. Oh, we don't know. Basically, the Kung Fu guy took most of the match, man. Right there. This was the only part where the Mea Lua that our Capoeira guy threw, kind of, because of the awkward, really deceptive angle, it caught the Kung Fu guy right there. You see that? That's the only really cool part that we saw. I mean, you know, he did some good stuff, but it just shows Capoeira is a beautiful, pretty art, but under a lot of pressure, especially people who don't play your game, man, you lose a lot of the flowiness. But, you know, there's like people like Pereira, I think is his name in the UFC, and there was a guy named Marcos Aurelio. I mean, they made it work, but we should look at some of Marcos Aurelio's matches. There were some matches where he didn't connect initially, like within the first few seconds, and then the match was like a more drawn-out match, and then I think he wasn't able to use as much of his capoeira, so maybe we should look at some of that. Maybe that'll be in my next video. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This was Fight Commentary Breakdowns. So a lot of you know I got braces, so I'm not able to do the regular kickboxing stuff. The update on my martial arts journey, if you're interested, is that I started committing to capoeira. So I officially signed up with Mr. Batata over there, Capoeira Besuro, or Basauro, I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm going to be doing a lot of capoeira because if you don't want to get punched or hit in the face in capoeira, you don't have to be. I'm going to be exploring a lot of movement, a lot of the culture. I think it's going to help me flow better too. It's going to help me inevitably develop some bad habits for a fight too, but you know, it is what it is. It's better than not training. That's an update on my journey, and it's a great, great mental exercise. How to flow, right? This is going to help dance too, not just with martial arts, but it's going to help with dance, and it's probably going to help with music. You know, I love to sing and just be funny with music. So I haven't told Mr. Batata yet about my channel, but sometimes it's good to be anonymous. The thought of retiring, honestly, is on my mind. You guys know I do other things now. I think for the time being, I'm probably going to still make videos. I really appreciate, I've been noticing I've been getting more channel members. So if you guys really like my stuff, please consider being a channel member. If I get 20 channel members this year, I'm definitely not retiring. So I have, I think, like 8 channel members now, or 10. Get it to 20, double it, please, guys. Become a channel member, and I will guarantee if I get 20 channel members, then I'm not retiring this year. Anyways, guys, keep on training, and I will keep you posted on my capoeira journey too.